Hi everyone and welcome. Thank you for being here. Another reading. I'm focusing on the period, or the week rather, 9th to 15th of June 2025. Thank you for being here and welcome. As I said, my name is Zoe. I'm in a different place at this time for the next few months. I'm in the northern hemisphere. I'm in Europe. So it's a little bit, I'm making do with what I have. It's a beautiful, it's afternoon, I suppose, and it's a beautiful, balmy, warm afternoon. So I've opened all the windows and the doors, so you can probably hear a lot of noise. I'm hoping I'm audible. Now, I'm going to give you I've chosen a crystal for you, some astrology for the week. I've only got 3 oracle cards for you today. I wasn't able to pack all my bits and pieces, but I have got my favourite crystals with me, and of course my favourite tarot and oracle cards. And then I've pulled out some tarot for you for the week as well. Interesting week. There's some changes coming. I'm going to, as you know, you can fast forward ahead any time if you just want to go straight to the tarot or any other information you need. It's been a very busy week for me because I've been travelling, but I've also got some snippets of information for you. Let's see, where do we go first? Well, we might just start off with giving you some information that I see is coming forward. You know, we are truth seekers, and this is for all my star seeds and the light workers and the truth seekers. As I said to you, I've been travelling, but this week we've also got a full moon in Sagittarius, 20 degrees Sagittarius. I'll give you some information about that. We have some interesting things happening around the world. Always surprises coming from everywhere. I'm not sure if any of you have been watching what's going on on the world stage between Elon Musk and President Trump. We'll see how that's going to pan out. Now, let's just go and see the information as I was looking for the week is for all the truth seekers, authenticity is key. As our vibration increases, the more our spirit we grow spiritually and become attracted to authenticity and less attached to illusions. So be original, express who you are or who you were born to be, and be happy in who you are. Self-acceptance is, you don't need anyone's affection or approval in order to be good enough. I've said this before, when someone rejects or abandons or judges you, it isn't actually about you, it's about them and their own insecurities and limitations and needs. And you don't have to internalize that. Your worth isn't contingent upon other people's acceptance of you. It's something inherent. You exist and therefore you matter. You're allowed to voice your thoughts and feelings. You're allowed to assert your needs and take up space. You're allowed to hold on to the truth that you are, you are exactly enough. And you're allowed to remove anyone from your life who makes you feel otherwise. So as I said to you, I get this information, and these are actually downloads because I've prayed and asked Archangel Michael to join us today and give me some guidance and some help. And he said that people that love you care about you. People that love you care about how they make you feel. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. So anyone that doesn't make you feel good about yourself, they don't really care, do they? And as we continue to evolve and to grow and ascend, we need to be able to, we need protection at all times. So taking a shower or bath is highly underrated. When it comes to cleansing your energetic field, your aura, if you notice your energy feels stagnant and heavy, immerse yourself in water. It's one of the quickest, most effective ways to cleanse your aura, especially if you're an empath. Because every day, every morning, that's how I cleanse my energy, with intent in the shower. Okay, what else did I just, some information, let me have a look. What have we got here? Take the time today to be present. Choose to acknowledge and appreciate what you have and where you are. Move throughout today with an awareness of how loved and blessed you are. See everything and everyone from a higher perspective. Make the decision to be aware of what is unfolding around you. And staying open and aware will also allow you to not only receive, but also act upon the ideas, inspiration, opportunities that that might happen to present themselves to you today. And be aware, pay attention to signs. I've given you, signs come from everywhere, from the universe. And if you're feeling, look, trust your energy, intuition, and trust the energy that you are feeling about certain people and situations, right? Your body and mind can pick up on things that don't exactly make sense to you right away. There's a reason you are feeling this way, and that you might not know what it is, you should trust it anyways and always follow your intuition. So I'm here to give you a heads up on that one. And just be careful as well. With that meaning to your intentions alone, a silent, it says here silent killer, but I'm not going to go that far. Energy is both actions and intentions. What you put out, you get back. Hence the phrase, you reap what you sow, or as above, so below, and, instant karma and all that. When you look at someone with envy and jealousy in your heart, you are sending them the evil eye, just as the person who consistently slanders one's character with lies and false accusations is considered a dark witch or a warlock. Sounds funny, huh? You see, both your actions and their hidden intentions will accumulate negative consequences, not only in this exceptionally dangerous, not only is this exceptionally dangerous to yourself, but to your present and future lineages, okay? If gone too far, you could curse your bloodline for decades, if not centuries. So tread lightly. You cannot see one's spiritual rank with your earthly eyes. So the accidental curse, they call it. So be careful about your intentions. Okay. What else did I have to tell you? Okay. Spirituality is not about escaping the world. It's all about fully embracing it with awareness. And there is a sovereign code. You all know, especially my light workers out there. You are not here to bend for anyone. You do not exist to carry the weight of their comfort or approval. Your boundaries are law. They do not waver. Your no is complete. No reason required. Your rest is necessary. Guilt has no place here. And you will not perform to prove your worth. You are worthy. That's the end of story. Your truth stands unshaken, unapologetic, as you stand in your authenticity. You will not shrink or shift to fit their expectations or others' expectations. And you will never again dim your light for anyone. Okay. And it's always surround yourself with people who make you laugh, and forget the bad and focus on the good, okay? Love the people who treat you right. All right, I think that's enough words of wisdom. As I said, I'm going to go fast forward ahead if you wish. The crystal today, because I haven't got all my crystals, is one of my favorites, Snowflake Obsidian. Snowflake Obsidian. It's, jet black, and it's got all those little snowflakes in there. Okay. So Snowflake Obsidian is the root and third eye chakra. Element is earth, and vibration is 8. Mainly the zodiac, Virgo zodiac. Healing properties for this stone, it purifies and strengthens the mind, allowing one to overcome negative thought patterns and destructive habits, aids in past life recall, and recovering deeply held subconscious memories. It can help one find light in the darkness and tune into their spiritual guidance. And it says, I am in touch with the hidden parts of myself. There we go. That's that. Okay, that was the crystal. And we're going to go now to a little bit of astrology. Let's have a look. What was I looking at? Now, on June 9th, Mercury and Jupiter enter Cancer. And just hours before, they form a conjunction in the last minutes of Gemini. So your mind could now be racing at full speed. Because Gemini always likes to do too many things at once. So, however, it may not be easy to distinguish between thoughts and feelings. Don't take everything you hear at face value, not even the stories you tell yourself. For some, this time is an emotional roller coaster. So now, Jupiter's change of sign in Cancer is an astrologically significant event until summer 2026, right? Usually lasts 12 months. It will focus on issues such as belonging, receptivity, and family matters, because Cancer rules the home, right? So the quality of this time brings us into contact with the archetypes of the Great Mother in all her forms, and conveys a mostly welcome and richness of emotion. So there's a lot of it will be connected to the home, by the way, for the next 12 months. I believe it'll even affect real estate in some way, shape or form. Anyway, let's continue. Immediately after entering Cancer on June 9th, Mercury is in tension with Saturn. So the hard aspect with Saturn. Saturn is the hard taskmaster, the best of times. And one day later with Neptune. So it may now be challenging to understand what is going on, because Neptune creates a lot of confusion and dissolution. Facts may be embellished or falsified, and your own assessment of the situation may be subtly flawed. So stay cool and don't let the sometimes chaotic conditions upset you. Things will settle down again. Okay. And at the same time, Venus in Taurus. I love Venus in Taurus. That's her. She's exalted in Taurus, I believe. Squares Pluto in Aquarius. So the square Aquarius. This could bring intense experiences in relationships for lovers, and a creative high for artists. Okay, so make sure you maintain your freedom of action. June 11th is when we have the full moon in Sagittarius, as I said, 20 degrees Sagittarius. It forms a trine with Mars in Leo and Chiron in Aries. Now this, let me just, because I'm looking at my laptop here. The confident mood of this grand fire trine makes it possible to achieve many things that previously seemed impossible. So the full moon, if you've set your intentions on the new moon, they will culminate on this close to the full moon, which is Wednesday the 11th. And towards the middle of the month, nervousness spreads. On June 15th, the square between Jupiter and Saturn becomes exact, and the profound social changes of recent years must now be critically reviewed for the first time. So let's have a look. Because we do have the current Jupiter. Oh, there's a gust of wind outside. So certainly there will get some surprise changes coming up. And as I look at the clock, it had 1444. That's an angel number for someone to look at. Okay, so I think that's it. We'll finish off there. And what other little bit I wanted to say to you? Look, for the week, it's windy outside now. Just a gust of wind came up. If you, for the weekend, tips for the 5-star week, if you self-isolate inside the cozy corners of your home, because Jupiter in Cancer tends to do that, you could easily shield yourself from a lot of the week's demanding vibes. So it'll be interesting what's going to be going on. I've got the wind coming through. I might have to, just excuse me a minute, I'm going to have to close the front door. Just bear with me a minute. I won't be a tick. Thank you for that. My apologies, huh? Okay. Still, the wind's come up. It's unusual. All right. Now, as I said to you, the full moon is Sagittarius. What Sagittarius represents, the moon is at her most optimistic and willing to let go of things in Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius rules long distance travel, which I'm doing at the moment. And education of the higher mind makes it a great time to take off for adventure or attend a seminar on a topic you've always been interested in. So, it rules philosophy and religion. This is Sagittarius. So this is a sign with the gift of prophecy and wisdom. So while the full moon's in there, you might receive some downloads. And when the moon is in this sign, spend time outdoors, being spontaneous, and laugh much too loudly. Just watch for a tendency towards excess, waste, and overdoing, which Sagittarius is renowned for. All right, so we've done that. Sagittarius, so that's our astrology. And we're going to go to our oracle cards. As I said, I've only got 3 for you. And so the first one, of course, is Archangel Michael. And he says the energy of words, very important. Archangel Michael requests a personal, thorough review of your inner mind and outer verbal dialogue. Words have powerful energy. Use them wisely. So what he's trying to say is, even when you come off with just something negative, just be aware. It's called spelling. You create a spell with your words. So why he's given us this is each and every day you speak thousands of words without thinking about the powerful energy they contain or deliver. This is, applicable to me and to everyone around me. So just a few words together have the power to heal and the power to hurt. So for example, I love you or I hate you. 2 very different, emotions these words can give. So Archangel Michael asks you that you notice your inner dialogue also to yourself and the words that are played over and over in your mind. Are these words positive and encouraging, or do they consist of constant self-criticism that depletes your self-worth and value? And if you notice negative thoughts, just say, Archangel Michael, override and correct. No further self-punishment required. I usually say Control, Alt, Delete, okay? Anyway, so it is recommended at this time to, this week in particular, say nothing. Keep a diary or journal. A gratitude journal is always the best way. Remove yourself. Gosh, there's so much activity happening on the outside. I apologize for all the noise. So it's going to be a busy week for you people, for all of us. Remove yourself from a verbally toxic situation or relationship. Pray, cleanse your home, count your blessings, not your burdens. So just don't engage. Don't say anything. And we accept ourselves, who we are, without judgment or criticism. We guard our thoughts carefully and only allow positive and loving thoughts to come through. And Archangel Michael guards our words so that they are positive and focused on love at all times. And I remind everyone to bless everyone you meet, okay? So we don't incur any unintentional karma or any unintentional bad energy that somehow will ricochet back to us. Okay, what else is here? You know, he continue, and also observe your description. I couldn't even say the word. Descriptive language, especially words or phrases like repeatedly saying that, you know, negative body talk. For example, I have a broken heart, or it was gut-wrenching, or such language can have a detrimental effect on your physical body and energy as well, okay? So focus on positive words and affirmations of love and encouragement, and if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So choose positive sentences that will either eliminate something from your life or help create something new and beautiful in your life. And call in on Archangel Michael. He will assist you at all times. He's here to help us. All you need to do is ask for his aid. And if you're going to pray to Archangel Michael, do it in, voice it out loud. He needs your consent to be able to assist. As I say this, the clock came up 2121, another angel number for someone. Okay, so that was the first oracle card. I love Goddess Isis, so I brought her with us. I love the imagery of these cards. Sorry about the reflection. Beautiful. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. Okay? So, take risks for yourself if they feel that when you're passionate about something, it just comes out naturally. And it makes you feel alive too. All of us want to be enthused, and that comes from being passionate, come from the heart. Okay, so my light workers, this week sounds okay. So I've also chosen, which one did I choose? The Fortune Oracle. I brought that for us. That's the image I got. Stormy waters, huh? And it's transformation number 32. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. I know I'll be going swimming next week. Okay, so if we're looking at that number, when it applies to your this is a time in your life that can be truly amazing, just like a caterpillar transforming into a beautiful butterfly. So you must trust your instincts more and step out of your comfort zone. Even though it may be challenging, the changes you make will be well worth it, and brand new lease on life could be yours. So this card indicates time to move forward and not look back. And it's also time to be assertive and daring, to go for what you want. In personal relationships, it is time to let go of anything negative or toxic. A commitment or celebration is close by, and you will be attracting people like magnets. Excitement and plenty of action surround you this week. So like-minded people will come into your life, which will be really amazing. Oh, that's so good. And career money, you may get a promotion, change jobs, or start a new career or business. So fresh goals are about to be realized and friendships formed. So get out and about so you can meet new friends and make new connections. It is a brilliant time for networking, and traveling to new destinations. Maybe some great business or money opportunities will open up. Lovely. So anyway, the tip for the week is orange. That's the color. Orange, gold, and yellow colors seem to bring you the best luck. Write out some wishes on paper and keep them in a gold box in the far left area when looking inside any room. Okay? So if you know, in your office or in your bedroom, the far left area. Okay? So that's the tip for the week. All right, let's see what the tarot says for us. We'll put that aside. I've chosen 5 cards to give you just a little bit of an overview. As I said, I pray and meditate and I pre-shuffle on the cards. So the heart of the matter this week, we've got the Ace of Wands, my fire energy. Ace of Wands is, yes, outpouring. I call it my passionate card, my passion wand. Okay, so that's the heart of the matter. And the challenge is, Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. Okay, let's see what this is major. Major things, major opportunities here, another major. And the unknown factors, another one, number 9, the Hermit. Now the Hermit is the wise teacher. Okay, the Hermit, I'll tell you a little bit more of that in a minute. The turning point for this week is transition, moving away from a situation, water energy. There's a couple here, there's actually 3 people in the boat, moving to the distant shore, calmer waters. And the outcome, Queen of Swords. This is air sign. Could represent male or female. There's no gender in tarot, it's just energy. The Queen of Swords is an astute, honest, truthful woman, and she calls it as it is. So let's see what this is all about now. It could represent yourself, it could represent someone in your life. So we have a new beginning here as the heart of the matter. And new beginning, good news, physically starting something. It could be a creative spark, which will initiate a new passion for someone, and you'll be very enthusiastic about it, because you're going to accept the challenge, and it'll grow, because there's so many new growths on this passion wand. The opportunity comes from the Holy Spirit, Source, the universe. The challenge is you've earned this because I ride the waves of life. As you know, there's always ups and downs in your life, and this is the Wheel of Fortune is upright, so it's good luck, it's your destiny, karma. So a decisive moment has come, and the cycles of life, fate, call it what you will, fortune, good chance or luck is on the upside. So this is the universe is going to bring you something fortunate, which will well, we always honor. It says here, I honor my spirit, my spiritual self. So what the Hermit does, the Hermit has done a lot of soul searching and spiritual enlightenment, and he knows intuitively, he because of his self-reflection and introspection, his inner guidance gives him the, as you can see, he holds the lanterns here. He knows the right choice or decision or the right way to do things. And this comes in trusting in yourself. Once you've done the introspection and you trust your intuitive understanding in yourself, And Spirit will actually guide you if you ask for help. That's what that says. And because they're both major arcana, it is really strong here for this week. One is a 9, and then we graduate to a 10. So it only goes up and increases. The turning point of all of this is moving away from, it's transition, moving away from a situation. Now, it is water, the water element, the water energy. These swords here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are actually lessons. It's everything is the sword's about thoughts, and these are things that they could have caused you anxiety, stress, whatever. These 6 situations. However, you've now removed yourself from there and going to calmer waters, which is it's creating progress and healing. So you're moving on from that and moving forward. Things have calmed down or calming down, and it's like a calm after a storm, overcoming hardship or and now you've got relief, and everything is stabilizing once you reach the other side of this. The other side of this shore has got a beautiful landscape. So escaping a difficult situation, and it represents a journey. It could be physical journey, moving. It could also be moving, because these are swords. It could be your mind. Ascension, I call it ascension, or ascending. And looking things from a higher perspective. And that means that you'll be able to see things that you couldn't see before, which will assist you, okay? And the outcome, I do like the Queen of Swords. She's intelligent, she's honest and truthful and candid and independent. She communicates well. She's really funny too and witty. But she's principled and fair. She doesn't, if she gives you criticism, it's constructive criticism, because she's strong and stands in her integrity. And she's very discerning. So she can cut you with her sword just with one word, because she's astute, highly intelligent. And she's been through so much. As I said to you, it could be no gender, it could be either or, because let's just say represents as the Queen. I'm going to say she represents a female, my divine feminine, that has grown into into a wise person that can see anything coming. If we go by the element of air, she represents a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Okay, these are the. So I'm going to give you one more clarification on the outcome, just to see why she's here, because she's here to help you, by the way. It could represent you or someone in your life that is going to be helpful. Okay. Oh, well, at least the wind's died down. Having said that, there's a beautiful breeze that's come through. One of my dear aunts picked these out from her garden. These are beautiful. You can't see the colour. She just, and she sent them to me with my husband. So I was delighted to put these for you, because I didn't have my all my crystals and things. All right, let's have a look. One card I can give. Why is the Queen of Swords here for my for this week? Why have we got the Queen? Oh, too many fell. Why have we got the Queen of Swords here? What does she represent? One card, please. Please clarify. There we go. it represents choices. There's so many choices here. The Seven of Cups is being in a position to choose wisely. So if we look at, but it is upright, so you'll be able to choose wisely. The Seven of Swords says many options are available to you and you must make a choice. So now be careful, you're prone to see when we're unrealistic idealistic, and we can get tricked. So evaluate your options and dig below the surface to discover what's really involved with each choice. You need to do your research. Don't trust, doesn't matter who they are, they could be experts, whatever. Use your intuitive understanding when you need to make a decision. Call on your spirit guides, your way showers, your ancestors. Pray. Archangel Michael, what I call all the time. Say, I need your assistance now with this situation. Because even, I don't follow any, what do they call them? Do they call them stars? I don't know what they call them, these people that are famous, or they, whether they're movie stars or whether they're politicians or whatever. I question everything I hear. I don't idolize anyone. I would suggest that anyone says anything to you, I don't care how many degrees they have and how many, if something doesn't sound or feel right, do your own research and just check. So many times people have come back and said, oh, we got it wrong. We got it wrong. It's fine. Yeah, you can have coffee now. Or no, you shouldn't have had the vaccine. We didn't insist you have it. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. I just wanted to say to you, have a fantastic week. It looks like it's going to be busy. There's a lot of changes. And the full moon always does that. The full moon brings everyone's emotions, elevates them in full moon. So don't get into arguments, walk away. Okay? What else did I need to say? I'm loving where I am at the moment in the Northern Hemisphere. I love summer. And to all the crew in the Southern Hemisphere, you all know who you are. Sending you lots of positive vibes and lots of love, okay? Until I see you all again. Okay, bye for now, and thanks again. Oh, you know what to do. Appreciate your likes, your shares, your subscribes, all that. It just helps, gives me energy to keep going. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye for now.